Hi guys, thanks for joining me today on this first episode of Creative Teachers Work. Because I really like to try to keep my videos 6 minutes or shorter, I'd like to just move on with today's topic, and it's going to actually be a fiction book pick. Yay! Today's book pick is titled A Tale Dark and Grimm by Adam Gidwitz. And if you haven't heard of this book, you are definitely missing out. I am so excited to share this horrifically amazing fairy tale that's written for an older audience. So first of all, I've been using A Tale Dark and Grimm with my 6th graders for the last 3 years. And yes, I do need to give permission slips first. I think it's safer, and believe me, after you read it, you might agree that it is a good idea to give a permission slip first. It is a fun book overall, but it does contain some rather violent and bloody scenes, which the kids do love. There's a head that gets cut off, and there's a dragon, and then there's a character in HE double hockey sticks, and then one character puts his hands down another character's throat and then removes their souls. Lots of fun stuff for the kids, but it's also a lot of fun for us because the book contains elements of humor. It's got sarcasm, and that sarcasm really makes our higher level readers laugh and think. There's humor, there's adventure, there's horror, and it's all mixed into one along with a great theme for the readers. And because each chapter is a journey for the two main characters, Hansel and Gretel, they learn and they grow until the conflict is pretty much resolved. As a result, I tend to focus on theme when I read this book with my students, and I focus on character development throughout the lessons and activities that I do with them. And if you want some lesson ideas, questions, and activities, there's a link, Teachers Pay Teachers, right below. And you can get my Tale Dark and Grimm curriculum bundle, which includes standard-based questions, a vocabulary activity, a creative thinking activity, a lot more other stuff, and it's only $2. But there's also Penguin Publisher, and it also has a great curriculum guide for educators, which is amazing. And that's free, which is even better. This book also has an audiobook for your auditory learners. Adam Gidwitz also continues this Grimm series in a podcast that he has. But the best part of A Tale Dark and Grimm is that it is a series. Believe me that your students will want to read books 2 and books 3. Keep a copy. There is also a Scholastic Reading Counts quiz for each book too, so that's kind of nice. There's 2 really cool covers for this book, and the kids can look through and become observant, make connections of what's inside the book to what's on the cover, compare and contrast the 2 book covers, learn about the fairy tale genre, and then see what's in the book, what's on the cover. I don't really have anything else to share about A Tale Dark and Grimm because it really speaks for itself. Just get yourself a copy today, read it, and decide if it's right for your students. I love it. My students love it. And the rating for my class for A Tale Dark and Grimm, well, let's just say that I'm going to continue using this book for the next several years to come.